My name's James Norris and I'm the founder and CEO of DeadSocial. DeadSocial is the end-of-life planning tool that enables us to say goodbye to our friends and family, both on and offline. Today I'm going to show you the 6-step process that I follow to ensure that my business and brand utilises pop-up spaces and event spaces to the best of our ability. So the first step, you really have got to look at deciding when, where and how you're going to run your event or pop-up shop. So the first thing you may want to do is try to justify the amount of time and spend that you're going to dedicate on a specific project. So if you're running an exhibition space, the cost of the stand, the amount of resource that you're going to need to allocate, etc., etc. By running our pop-up shop, we have managed to forge a number of very, very strong relationships, both within the profit and the not-for-profit sector. This has led to business being attained, and it has also led to an increased awareness of our brand within the sector. We launched DeadSocial last year at South by Southwest, and we wanted to create as much noise as possible. South by Southwest is the biggest tech conference in the world, so we had to create a strong narrative that engaged with both the general public and the tech community at large. We decided to hire a small venue called the Museum of the Weird to help evoke discussion and thought prior to the event. We sold our launch party out by tenfold, and the event had a strong creative narrative running through it. At each event, we try to drive a story or a different narrative to help to ensure that it's fresh and to help ensure that it engages with the general public. During Dying Matters Awareness Week, we created, for example, a live infographic. The way the live infographic worked was we took a near real-time data feed from the digital death survey, and during the course of the week, as and when the data was populated, we populated and we updated the physical installation in the space to help reflect the data that was being generated. Both South by Southwest and the pop-up shop that we carried out for Dying Matters Awareness Week were very different. In terms of their narrative, they both took a very, very different path. However, they both helped reflect the brand image and helped to evoke discussion around our business and our core ethos. At the Ideal Death Show, we had a small exhibition stand, so it's very, very different to the pop-up space. But again, we wanted to create a narrative and tell a story around technology and around death. We decided to use a DSLR camera and very simply just to increase the shutter speed. By doing so, we emulated the Victorian photos and the Victorian ghost images that are very intertwined with Victorian mythology, and to try and highlight, that relationship between both technology and death. Step 6, reviewing engaging success metrics. There are a number of ways in which you can analyse and review your own success at an event or at whilst carrying out a pop-up shop. These range from quantitative, statistical-based analysis based on your Google Analytics, the amount of shares, the amount of tweets, etc., all the way through to that general gut feeling or the partnerships, the value that you place on a partnership that's been forged. I've followed these 6 steps to help ensure that my brand creates as much noise as possible whilst at events and running pop-up shops.